On the morning of June 17th, we left Ashgabat, Turkmenistan by bus for the Iranian border and initially the city of Mashad, where we settled in for a one-night stay. Mashad, the second most populous city in Iran, is considered to be the holiest city in the country because of the tomb and shrine there of Imam Riza, the eighth Shia Imam. Every year, millions of pilgrims visit the shrine to pay their tributes to the Imam. The apparent beauty of the shrine was somewhat masked to us because of all the scaffolding there for the restoration work being done. Also, non-Muslims are prohibited from entering the holiest areas of the shrine, so we were really not able to see that much while there. And, oddly enough, photography was limited to phone cams. Real cameras were not allowed. The Imam Riza Shrine is a complex which contains the mausoleum of Imam Riza, the eighth Imam of the so-called Twelver Shiites, the last of whom is apparently the Shia Muslim equivalent of the Messiah. It is the largest mosque in the world by dimension and the second largest by capacity. Also contained within the complex are the Gohashad Mosque, a museum, a library, 4 seminaries, a cemetery, a university of Islamic sciences, a dining hall for pilgrims, vast prayer halls, and other buildings. The Gohashard Mosque, built in the 15th century at the order of the wife of the Shah at that time, now serves as one of the prayer halls in the overall Imam Riza Shrine complex. Khaja Rabi was a companion of Muhammad and an army general. Bodies are buried in stacks of 3 underneath these stones. The cost of burial at this site is $6,000. The cost of burial at the Imam Riza Shrine is $300,000. There are obviously some very wealthy Muslims in Iran. At 6:30 p.m. we flew from Mashad to the city of Shiraz in southern Iran, arriving in time for a big, late dinner there. This was the first day of Ramadan, and the breaking of the fast at sundown made for large crowds at most of the restaurants. Shiraz, the 6th most populous city of Iran, is known as the city of poets, literature, wine, and flowers. It is also considered by many Iranians to be the city of gardens due to the many gardens and fruit trees that can be seen in the city. The Nazir-ul-Mulk Mosque, a 19th century traditional mosque, is also known as the Pink Mosque because of the pink tiles used throughout, but it is most known, and rightly so, for the extensive use of colored glass in its facade. The Karim Khan Citadel, located in downtown Shiraz, was built as part of a complex during the 12th century and is named after Karim Khan and served as his living quarters. In shape, it resembles a medieval fortress. At times, the citadel was used as a prison, but today it is a museum operated by Iran's Cultural Heritage Organization.
چون شبنم افتاده بودم پیش آفتاب
Wherever we went in Iran, the people we saw were incredibly friendly. Many of them just wanted a chance to meet Americans. Some wanted to try their limited English out on us. And virtually all of them wanted either to take our photographs or have someone take one of us with them. This shrine contains the tomb of Ali ibn Hamza, a 9th century Shiite descendant of Muhammad and nephew of Imam Riza, whose shrine we visited in Mashad. He was martyred in Shiraz by opponents in 835 AD. Photography does not do justice to the incredible beauty of the rooms in this shrine, whose walls were lined with reflective glass and metal. Entering one of those rooms was like stepping out into the Milky Way. This memorial to the celebrated 14th century Persian poet Hafez was actually built in 1935, although it stands on the location of previous similar memorials. These young Iranian soldiers actually asked if they could have their pictures taken with us. Although they didn't know much English, they were full of life and very funny. This is actually my favorite photo from the entire trip.
دستم ندار